Well, it is primary election day in Michigan and time to make your vote count. The polls open until 8 tonight. And here to help give us some perspective on the big races, our editorial director, Chuck Stokes. Chuck, thank you for joining us. Let's start with the big one, the Republican gubernatorial race. What impact do you think that Trump endorsement of Tudor Dixon is going to have tonight?
Well, it could potentially have a big impact. He's had sort of mixed reviews across the country. He's won some, he's lost some. But everybody, all 5 of the candidates wanted his endorsement, so that shows you what they think about the power of his endorsement. Whether or not it makes a difference to the people, we'll have to see. But it was a late coming endorsement, late Friday evening. He threw it in at the last second. A lot of people thought that he would not go for Tudor Dixon because of his little rift sort of with the DeVos family. But in politics, it makes strange bedfellows, and they had a common enemy, and that's Gretchen Whitmer, and both former President Trump and the DeVos family would like to unseat the current governor.
Well, aside from the gubernatorial race, there's a lot of interesting congressional races as well, and perhaps the most is the 11th. That's 2 Democratic incumbents facing off against one another, Haley Stevens and Andy Levin. When is the last time that's happened, Chuck, and what are the factors at play tonight?
Well, it seems to happen every time there's redistricting, about every 10 years. 2 unlucky incumbents get to run up against each other. This time around, it's 2 Democrats. Both of them voted very similar to each other in all the years past. They said it's sort of a family fight, that they weren't going to take off the gloves, but they did exactly that. And as they came down the stretch, they went after each other with gusto. They're trying to outposition themselves. Who is the most progressive? Who will represent women and the fight against abortion more? They're battling over these type of things. And then it's a generational battle. Which one is more aligned with women? Which one is more aligned with the young voters? Which one represents labor more? You've got Andy Levin says that he's got, the Elizabeth Warren and the labor movement behind him. He's got John Lewis, who's now deceased, doing some, before he said great things about him, so he's using that. But you have Haley Stevens, and she has, the former Brenda Lawrence, who represented that district, is still representing it, at least for a few more months. Backed her early on, is trying to use her power, in many ways trying to sort of handpick her successor. So we've got a real battle here. We're going to have to see how it all shakes out.
I know there's a lot of outside interest groups that are involved in that race as well. Another interesting one is the 13th district, a crowded open field with Rep. Tlaib moving to the 12th. So what significance is redistricting having there, and what could this mean for the community?
Well, what it could mean, it's having a big impact. And what it could mean is that both in the 13th and the 12th district, you might see 2 largely African-American, majority African-American districts represented by non-African Americans. You've got Sri Tanadar over in the 12th. You've got Rashida Tlaib representing the 13th. She wants to stay in office, but you have a boatload of people running against her. There's so many people in there, you almost can't count them. In the 12th, you've got 3 African-American women running against an Arab-American woman. Question is, will all these African-Americans split up the vote? And then let's put some historical significance on these districts. In 1971, the Congressional Black Caucus was started. Only 13 members at that time. There are now 56 members of the Congressional Black Caucus to show how much it has grown. But when it was started, 2 of those 13 members were Charles Diggs and John Conyers Jr., both from Detroit, both founding members. That district has been represented by African Americans for decades. But then look at the other side. You say, have we reached the point and maybe become so sophisticated that African Americans don't have to represent a majority African American population if they share your ideas and your policies and your values? That's what's being tested here today.
I guess we'll have that answer soon enough. Chuck Stokes, thank you for the historical insight and perspective as always.
Thank you.
And don't forget to tune in to our Primary Day special. The 7 Action News team will bring you the most up-to-date results beginning right as polls close at 8 p.m. Dave Llewellyn, Chuck Stokes, me. We'll have it on WXYZ.com or by streaming it on Roku or any of your favorite streaming devices. Glenn?